Good morning, guys. This is Code to Learn, presenting you a tutorial on basic usage of Eclipse IDE. So, as we all know, that in today's world there are many IDEs such as Eclipse, NetBeans, such as Eclipse, NetBeans, and others. So, the best one which I prefer or which I ask my fellow friends to use is Eclipse, as it provides a very interactive and a very easier way for a programmer to use an IDE. So let us start with using Eclipse, and I'll teach you the basics of programming in Eclipse and how to use Eclipse for Java projects. So as you can see, I have a Eclipse shortcut over here, so you can double click on that, and if you want to download Eclipse, you can directly go to the Eclipse site and download it from there. I have the Helios version. There are many versions like Ganymede, Helios, Galileo, etc., all having different capabilities. This is the latest one. We have Indigo also. So it depends on what you want. If you want for Java programming, anything is fine. So in this, while opening, as you double click on the icon, after loading of 90%, you will get a box, an option and prompt box asking you for the workspace. So what you can do is either use the same workspace that the Eclipse has defined in it, that is predefined, or you can browse and make a new folder wherever you want for your own convenience and make that as a workspace. So this is what you get when you open Eclipse. Along with that, you might find uh, outline over here, and you will find the package explorer, which will have all the projects that you will develop with Java, J2EE, etc. And down below over here, you will have the console where you can see the output, the declaration that you will do, and the problems that you will be facing when you write the program. Over here is the outline, which is not of that use for a programmer. And over here you can see these things are the perspectives. There are many perspectives in Java, like for over here I have installed Android, so you can see DDMS where I can work on Android programming, the Java browsing, JavaScript, Java EE, and basic Java. So let's start with making a new Java project. So what you can do is go to File, New, Java Project. So you will get an interface like this where you have to give a project name. A project name can be anything, whatever you want. If you are doing a project like on telephone app, so you can give telephone app, and rest it will take automatically. No need to change anything, and just click finish. So you will get a project icon over here. As you click explore this, you will find a source and JRE libraries. So source is the thing where you will have your packages stored. So by default there is nothing right now. When you create a new class, the class will go to a default package. But if you want to have your own package, you can create package and you can give the name. So the basic syntax or signature for creating a Java package is com dot your name, project name dot the package name, like users. So here is the package. Now you can see as you wrote com dot telephone dot users. Now what you can do is click on this, the package, and do class. Either you can make a dot class file or you can make a simple file with the, you can give the file name as test.java. .java is necessary because this is, since you clicked on a file, it will create only a file and not and nothing else. So after writing test.java, please press enter. So you will see you will have a .java file, and you can also create the same by using a class. You can write test1. You have many options over here, that abstract, default, modifiers, public. You can do let it be public, default is friendly, and if you want the main method to be there and you know declare automatically, you can do click on this option over here and then do finish. So you will see that there's a main operation over here. Now inside this, if you write like int a equal to 1, int b equal to 4, system dot out dot print a plus b. Now if how to run this program, since we have written it, so you can go to run, you can go over here and run it as you want, run as application or server, or directly from the bar over here you can use this option to running the program. If you click on this, there will be a the previous run files that you have ran, you will get a list over here, and then from there you can select. Since we need to run this file only, we have selected this file over here and click on this. As you run, you will get the output over here in the console box, and this is all what is required when you are doing programming in Eclipse. And there's one more thing which you might like to see, is that putting a breakpoint. Click on this sidebar the 2 times next to the line where you want to have a breakpoint. So breakpoints are used when you want to debug your code. So what is debugging? To debug your code, you can directly click over here. You can see this bug over here. This is used for debugging. So what you can do is click over here. So it will ask for this confirm perspective switch, because when you debug, the perspective will change from Java to debug. You can check it. If I click yes, see the perspective changed from Java to debug. And now over here you have different options. See, if you have variables defined a b c d e f g, you will find the values over here and with the values that have been given to it. Now you can see the code has stopped over here since I have a breakpoint over here. Now if I do, these are the options: step into, step over. Step over means it will go to the next step, and step into is used when you have for loop. It will go inside it and then you can run it properly. So what we'll do is step into. See, as I it step into, it printed and it came to the next line. It will go to the next line and it stop. So it has stopped and the output has been printed. To get a better feel of that, what we can do is we can say int c, and we can do c equal to, we can do c equal to this and print c. So since we have a breakpoint over here, this will give us a good idea what debug actually does. So what we can do is we can give a debug over there instead of over here. So let's debug the code. Yes. I'll do this. So what debug actually does is that it gives you an idea of what actually is happening in your program. See, as I did debug with the breakpoint in the same system.out, I did clicked on debug and then I click step into. You can see a and b have got initialized to 1 and 4. Now I do step into, you can see a variable c is created with the value a plus b is equal to 5, and after that there will be a printing of statement on the console. As you can see, it got printed and then the execution will stop and there will be no variables as Since the program is stalled, the variables have been destroyed. This is so that what was is the use all the functions or the basic functions that Eclipse provides and which a beginner can use for debugging and for running the code. That's all that is required while using Eclipse. And there are few things which I would like to tell you also is that if you have 2-3 workspaces created, then you can automatically go to file, switch workspace, and you can do switching of workspace over here with whichever you want to use. And if you have like external Java files which you want, external APIs which you want to use, you can right click on this and import, and click on it, say import, and then you can directly import whatever you want. If you want an archive file, do next, do browse. Wherever you have the file, just click on it and then put inside it, and it will give you an option over here which project you want to use. If you have the same project, click on next and then finish. That's how you can use external jar files also in this. That's all for the on basic tutorial of Eclipse. If you have any further doubts, mail us on please mail us on codeme@code2learn.com. And if you want to know more tutorials, and if you want to know the same thing, and if you want to read about basic use of Eclipse, you can go to code2learn.com, and there you can search on the search bar basic Eclipse usage. You will get a full post on the same thing which I have described just now. And if you like our tutorial, you can log on to facebook.com and page and like us, and same with Twitter, you can follow us over there for more tutorials. We offer tutorial on Java programming, JavaScript, Python, HTML, algorithms, etc. To know more, please log into www.code2learn.com. Thank you.